Hi there, my name is Art, and I publish newspapers and magazines like this. This is the Discount Clipper. This is a little tabloid. My newspapers and magazines are all full of advertising, and everything in my newspaper, I make money. I've been making $100,000 a year for the last few years. Everything in my paper, I make money. I don't put any stories in there. It's all paid advertising. Over the last few years, I've helped over 500 people to get into the publishing business on their own. This business is tremendous. You can get into this business without any money and without any investment. Basically, it's a lot like this, the Clipper magazine. I work under the same premises they do. I mail my paper to approximately 10,000 households in a particular zip code, and then I visit the businesses in the same zip code and sell them advertising. They all sign on because it's targeted advertising, and I'm mailing my paper, which will have their ad in it, to the most likely consumers, the ones that are surrounding their business. It's the same premise as the Valpak, except it's nicer. It's all stuck together in a newspaper with advertorials that keep the paper in the house a longer period of time. But anyhow, it's like the Valpak, but you don't have to buy a franchise. It's also like the coffee news, except they don't mail it. They just leave it in different locations. Many of you are familiar with this, the red plum that comes in the newspapers on Sunday. They tend to want the box stores. I go after the mom and pop independent businesses, and you can too. There's millions of them in this country. This is what the papers look like in the back of my trunk. There's 8,000 in the trunk, another 2,000 in the back seat. It's nothing with nothing. I can help you get your papers printed for 10 cents a copy. That's a 12-page, full-color newspaper for 10 cents a copy. This is what they look like when I bring them into the post office. And you can mail them for 17 cents a copy. And this is how I sell advertising. I'll take a business's ad, give them a full color ad, I'll mail it to 10,000 homes, and I'll do it for $100. If you break it down, that's a penny a house. They all sign on. It's cheaper than a business card. Why wouldn't they? And I make a fortune doing it. Usually I don't sell them the, penny a house ad. I'll sell them a full page ad for 7.5 cents a house, or a half a page for 4 cents a house. This is my leading promotion, but I usually don't sell them this. Anyhow, if you're looking for a business that you don't have to invest a lot of money, that has unlimited potential. A lot of my student publishers are doing 4, 5, and 6 newspapers and magazines in their own community. A business that you don't have to make any investment into. You only need to learn the business, and you can start for free if you visit my website, funnewsfranchise.com. funnewsfranchise.com, and you can start for free. There's a category there telling you exactly how to go about it. There's a videotape there explaining to you exactly what you should do. If you want a business and you don't want to invest money and you don't want to be scammed with a system or any other nonsense, this is a real business. You have to go out and visit the businesses in order to sell advertising. Although I do teach people to do all kind of medias, and I've taught many to do the mugshot papers and joke papers, where in actuality they don't have to sell anything. What they do is they put a stack of newspapers into a store, and the papers are pre-priced at $2. They'll give a guy a bundle of 100. They'll come back a month later. There's no more papers left. the storekeeper will give them $1.25 for every paper they sold. So they'll get $125 from the storekeeper, and it costs them $10 to print that bundle of 100 newspapers. So there's a million different ways to make money in this business, and if you go to my website, you'll learn about a few of them. Anyhow, don't be a stranger. I'll be waiting to hear from you. I'll help you figure out a business plan. I'll tell you how many people are in your zip code, how many homes and businesses are there. I'll tell you if your zip code or county is suitable for this type of business. Don't be a stranger. Visit my website. Don't be afraid to call. I'll give you a bunch of free help. And hopefully we'll be speaking in the near future. Thank you. Good night.